in Naples, Italy. Uh, it's like 10:30, I think. 11. Yo. I was gonna show you a cardinal, but it flew away. Bro, it's 12:09. I don't know. I didn't look at the clock before I left. I usually go by the church bells. I usually tell time by the sun and the church bells. I'm not very good at it. You making fun of me? You making fun of me for not being good at telling time? Is this the fan side of you or the troll side of you? I had grapes and watermelon for breakfast. Green grapes and watermelon for breakfast. These people sitting on their porch like, what is wrong with this dude? No, we had a good discipleship meeting last night. It's 4:10. What are you doing up so early? Thanks for being here, Mike. Thanks for being here, Mike. Glad that you joined us this morning. No, we're located in Naples, Italy. That's why it's noon 09. Had a pretty good discipleship group last night. We went over the story of Jacob and Esau, something light, which was crazy because yesterday's daily was Jacob and Esau. For those of you that missed the Isaac stream, but yesterday's daily was Jacob and Esau, and then the pastor wanted to go over Genesis 25 through 27. So all three of us guys read a chapter. Pretty light stuff. We've got discipleship group this morning for the church. And on one of the second one, the first class, we are discussing the bad news of the gospel, which the gospel is good news. But they want us to, if we were to tell someone who doesn't know about the gospel, tell them about the bad news in the gospel, which there really isn't bad news, but like you could say there is some. Morning. How tall are you? 5'10". Yo, that's cool, man. I usher the offering plate and I'm a door greeter. That's cool. Hey, thanks for joining us this morning, man. Praise God for that. And then our second class is cool. We're working on our testimony. So it's like you're revising your testimony to where, and the way it's formatted is your life before Christ, your life once you were saved, and then your life after you've been saved. You don't go into extreme detail about it, but you just explain your life before Christ. You explain Christ coming into your life, and then you explain how your life is different, how Jesus has changed your life, with the emphasis on Jesus. It's pretty neat. It's kind of like refreshing your resume almost, but it's your testimony. And in the first class, when we're doing the bad news of the gospel, we're supposed to come up with something, write something down that, we could hand out to somebody. Like maybe they don't know anything about the Bible, maybe they know very little, but you give them this piece of information and it makes them curious to where they want to seek it on their own and learn more. Basically, like, we're learning how to disciple people in the first class. In the second class, we're being taught how to be discipled, which I think both are necessary to learn how to be a disciple. Which is kind of interesting because some of the old heads, they don't feel like they need to be discipled, so they don't stick around for the second class. But what they don't understand is that it's just compounding onto the first class. God is great, man. Yo, what up, Frankie? Yo. Bro, I'm so happy you joined us this morning. We'd go on these walks every morning, except for Sunday, of course. We don't have time unless we get up super, super early before church. We usually do these walks after church on Sunday. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we usually walk for a couple hours. My goal was to walk 7.5 kilometers before work every day. But then, once we started streaming the walks, it turned into like 10 kilometers. I met this guy yesterday at the coffee shop that he's